Hi, welcome back to a new video. Well, in this video I'm gonna show you how you can save some money in making texture, because not everyone has access to some expensive texture paste, so that's why I'm gonna show you how to make this beautiful texture with really cheap materials you can find in the hardware store. But I also show you two ideas how to be creative with this texture. Well, I put on my apron and we gonna start. I show you first the materials. I use a really cheap wall filler, and this is about €4. And I also use some cheap clay to build up my texture. Then, to make the texture very special, I use some bird sand and some break sand and some small balls. They are from Powertex, and I use Powertex nettle, flax and jute. The Powertex is the only material that is not cheap, but it makes the texture strong, and that's important for your work, for your mixed media work, so that's why I use it. And here you can see it makes also, it's a textile hardener, so it makes the fabric hard, and here I use it as a glue. I use the Powertex also to mix the sand, and you don't need much for it. I use the Powertex transparent, and when I mix it with the sand it makes a very strong texture. But you can also mix the sands with the wall filler to make the texture. As you can see, I first made a layer of clay to build up my texture, and on the clay I put on the mix with the sand, and I use the Powertex as a glue. So here you can see me put some Powertex onto the clay, and then I put the texture mixed on the clay. So this is how I built up my texture. I've put it on a plastic surface so that it won't stick to the surface. You know, I love to experiment, so I destroy my texture, as you can see, and put it now inside the loop. I had it outside the loop, the texture, but now I'm gonna bring it inside the loop. By destroying it, you make a new texture. Just trust the process. It's fun, because when you experiment, your creativity will grow. That's the only way to find out if something works or not. Use the different kind of textures, with the bird sand and with the break sand, and maybe some small balls of the Powertex. Using different kind of textures makes it more interesting. The fabric with the Powertex is now ready to use. It's dry, it's not hardened yet, but it's dry. So I will take my scissors to make it smaller. I want to make some roses. just a little bit smaller. But you can see, well, it gives a beautiful texture. And because it's transparent, you can see the original color of the fabric that you use. So here you can see me making just a simple rose in different sizes as I have made them. And now you can glue them when it's hardened and dry. You can use your heat gun to make the roses to the texture, but you can also use the Powertex like this. You can leave it like this, but you can also make it on a painting. So I've already put a first layer of the wall filler onto my canvas. It's dry because it's easier when the first layer is dry, and then put on a second layer. And I'm using my big palette knife. I love to work with this big palette knife. It's one of my favorite tools. You make with the wall filler just a simple texture. I don't use any color. I leave it like this because it is beautiful in combination with the textures that I made with the scents. If you like this tutorial, and I hope that I inspire you, well, please leave me a comment. I will appreciate that very much. And also, well, follow me for more ideas, and give me a like. Just 2 layers and you can see how beautiful it is. Well, this is how it looks at the end. I'm very happy with the end result. We take a closer look to the texture. Here you can see the scents, the 2 scents have different colors, and that makes it also very beautiful. But you can do something else. Here I made a heart of winding wire, and look at this. That's another idea what you can use. I realize I didn't show you how to use the Netterflex, so here I'm gonna show you. It's very simple. Just take some of it and put it onto the texture, and when the texture is not dry yet, it will stick to the texture. In the next video I will show you how to make the heart from the wire that also used by florists. And yes, this is the result of the heart, and I love it also. Just another crazy idea to use texture in a different way. So I hope to see you in my next video.